And welcome back to the Long Dark. When we last left our hero, we had just gotten into this misanthrope's house, found a bunch of new clothing, and basically repaired a bunch of stuff. So now we're in pretty good shape. So right now, what I want to do is I want to try to head over to that gas station I was talking about. It's actually a whole village, so there's like four or five houses plus the gas station in there, or at least there used to be. And the gas station is actually a pretty good place to hole up because it has a fire barrel inside it, and it also has a whole bunch of places to get stuff. So let's go for a little walk. Uh-oh. That's never a good sound. Okay, let's run. Run away! Let me think, where is this place? I'm gonna start heading over here. Just make sure he's not following me. Good. Okay, that's a wolf over there. Now the only problem with this place that I'm going to is that it usually has two wolves floating around next to it. Oh, look at this. This is a dead deer. The wolves took down a deer right here. Oh, if I had a knife, I'd be able to harvest meat, hide, and guts, but I don't. So, alright. Let's head up into this house over here. Okay, and then into the house. Oh, that doesn't sound good either. Definitely some wolves around here. Okay. Alright. Let me put the flare away for right now. Okay, we've got a kitchen. Oh, what is this? Oh, a book.
That'll come in handy.
Books are good for reading, although you can't read them, really. But they're good for burning. They take the place of logs. There's a water bottle, that's a good thing. Oh, a fleece sweater. Not particularly windproof, unfortunately, so we may just harvest that one. Oh. That matching linoleum and wallpaper. Oh, it's horrid. Anyway, we're not here for the interior decoration.
What have we
are
here?
Here for water purification tablets. Okay, granola bar. I'll whip out the lantern just for a second. And just make sure that everything's okay. Alright. What is that? Ah, those are empty cans. Gosh darn it. Alright, let's check the freezer. Let's check the fridge. There's some soda. Oh, I am striking out on fridges and freezers. Every once in a while you'll find something in them. Man, somebody's been eating all the cans of food. And hey, there should be Should be a can opener around here. Unless they took it with them. Alright.
I could use this.
Oh, there's another sewing kit. Alright. We'll continue searching. There's some more coffee. Good, that'll help my caffeine levels. Oh, wonderful dog food.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
No, nobody needs that anymore. It's all ours now. Okay. There is the can opener. Yay! Awesome. Way better than smashing cans open. And better than using, like, the knife. You can use the knife to open up cans, although it degrades the knife, and really you should be using knives for other things. So tomato soup, that's pretty good. Oh, there's Pinnacle Peaches. Okay. Alright. Now we came in through that front door. Okay, let's head up the stairs. Remember I was talking about those bodies? Yeah. That's a guy who didn't make it. I get to search the corpse, but the guy has nothing on him. Or I should say nothing on him that,
What have we here?
that's worth carrying around. Like how the ominous music comes in, too. Alright. Wool long underwear. That is a really good find. And some more wool long underwear. Oh, there's one more drawer here. Cotton socks. So, okay. So, I think... Gosh, I really don't want to hole up here. The dead guy here. Thankfully, it's nice and cool, so, you know... he's well preserved, I guess. But still, it's a little creepy. So, oh, don't forget the can of soda sitting on the toilet. I don't know how I feel about that either. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't know if there's any wolves outside. Let me go and do some stuff. It's 3:30, so let's work on doing a little bit of repair work while we're here. That's long cotton underwear. I really want the long wool underwear, though. So let's repair this one. This probably a bunch of times. Okay, it's at 88%. 88% is probably good enough, so... And that is way better. So we're going to wear this. We're going to harvest these. There's basic gloves. To harvest these. We've got a basic wool hat that we're going to harvest. And then we also have a fleece sweater. Now, do I have another sweater already? Yeah, I got a heavy wool sweater. I really don't think that that's going to be better than the heavy wool sweater, so I'm going to harvest it. Okay, and then this long wool underwear will also harvest. Just trying to get stuff out of the way and get the weight down a little bit. See, we're already at 57 pounds. I really don't think we're carrying that much stuff. Here's the lantern. Here's the fuel. Let me drop this fuel into there. So let me refuel this. And that gets rid of that can. Yeah, listen to the wind outside too. It sounds very... lichen, okay. Lichen and rose hips. I haven't found what you do with these yet. But undoubtedly the developers will have you do something, probably make like natural antiseptics or something with it. So okay, so that's pretty much it. If I go back, I also need to eat and drink and then rest. So wow, look at the clothing bonuses right now. This is what's going to keep us from freezing to death. But right now, let's go into food. And, well, now we can eat these peaches. So we'll eat this, and it gives us the option to smash the can or use the hatchet or use the knife or use the can opener. Of course, we're going to use the can opener. And this degrades the can opener a little bit. And then we get to eat them. Okay, so... let's see what else we can do. I've got condensed milk, so let's do that one too. I'm using the cans because the cans are weigh a lot, and now that I have a can opener, I can actually eat some of these. But the other thing that I'm doing is I'm not, every single place where it says cold, I kind of want to keep these for when I have a fire. Because then let me drink some water too. Because then I can heat them up and then eat them, and I get the warmth bonus, which is pretty good too. So okay, so we're all in good shape except for our fatigue. So let's do I really want to sleep upstairs? No. Let me go by the entrance to the doorway here. Here's the bedroll. Yeah, that would be an interesting place to sleep. Okay. Whoops. Right there. Okay. And then I'm gonna sleep for let's go like 10 hours or so. Okay, so let's rest. This is gonna save the game. And then it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. See, now it's very dark. It's just a little bit of light coming in from the outside. But that's okay, because right now I want to eat and drink. So let me drink some water. Okay. You'll notice I have this sorted by weight. So the weight of this just went all the way down here, because now the water is not the heaviest food and drink item that I'm carrying. So, so let's take a look. Our hunger, yeah, we're a little hungry, but it's not too bad. If I go to look at my log, you'll see now I've got 3 days worth. These are the 3 things. So, okay. Hopefully there's not a wolf out here. If there is, I'll just head right back inside. Yes, there is. Whoa. Hello. Okay, so we're back inside the house. Now you're probably wondering, now what do you do? Well, let's pull out the lantern, get some light in this place. Okay. We checked through here already. Now, oh, the other thing that you can do, let's say I really like this house, okay, and I'm carrying way too much stuff. One of the things that I can do is, like, let me do it in here, because this is usually where you would do something like this. So here's the cabinet. We already checked it. It says it's empty. If I click on it again, though, I can move stuff. You know, I can go, okay, well, you know, here's 2 sewing kits. I want to leave one here. You know, or I want to leave, my simple tools here and some grape soda. And then it does everything. It shows you everything. So that's pretty cool. Because sometimes you will be carrying too much stuff, and you'll be like, well, I want to make this area my base, wherever this area is. And if I make that area a base, I'll stock it full of stuff. This place, I don't really want to make a base. The unfortunate part about this house that I went into is that it only has one exit. That's unfortunate because that one exit's not really in a great spot. I can walk out the door and try my luck against the wolf. Let's go upstairs and just check. Yeah, we pretty much cleared this whole place out. Is there anything in there? Control is crouch, by the way. About over in these boxes over here. I don't think so. I think they're just boxes. What else can I do that will take a little bit of time? I know what I can do. Let me put the lantern away. And one of the things I can do is forage for wood inside this house. So I can take an hour and 40 minutes to forage. I'm not going to use any tools because I don't have any foraging tools. And then I got 5 reclaimed woods, which is good. My calories just went below 1,000. So let me eat a little something. Actually, let me drink a little something. That'll take care of our thirst problem too. Let's drink that. And maybe a granola bar. Okay. Alright, what time is it? It's 7 o'clock in the morning. Let's give this a try. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out my flare. And let's see if we can leave the house without the game lagging out. Okay, ready? Should I light? I should probably light the flare first. I'm also probably going to put down a decoy too. Well, let me light the flare. Okay, and then head outside. Once wolves decide that they're going to attack you, they they don't really get scared by flares unless you throw it at them. Like that. Run, 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 run. Oh, the lag is horrible. Yes, that is 1 frame a second. Well, I did that. Thank you very much. Okay. Back inside a new house. There is another can opener. It's pork and beans. Let's check the oven. Oh, we are striking out. Alright. Here's the fridge. The game is not normally this laggy, by the way. That is to say that if you're actually using a real video card, this game will look really nice. There's a newsprint roll. Oh, I do not know why it got so laggy all of a sudden. There's a water bottle. Very nice. Not sure if you saw it on the way in, but I know that this house does not have a fireplace in it. And I know that even before I got in here,
I could use this.
because they had a propane tank on the outside of the house. Anytime that you see a house that has a propane tank, it doesn't have a fireplace, at least as far as I can tell. Alright, so here's our cabinets. Oh, another can opener. That would make 3 of them. In the game that I survived 31 days, I do have to say I found like
Nobody needs this anymore.
25 sewing kits. It was pretty funny. I was like, okay. I was just dropping them all over the place. It was, it was sort of like the roll of the dice. Oh, there is a fireplace in here. How about that? Okay. Well, that is good news. There's a sewing kit, speaking of which.
That'll come in handy.
As you repair stuff, your sewing kits will break. And so 25 of them is a little excessive, but alright, let's keep looking around here.
What have we here?
Oh, more lantern fuel. Perfect. Now I don't feel so bad about a pair of jeans. I really want to get I don't remember what the upgrade for the jeans are. There's something else you can get that's way better than jeans. And I don't remember what it is. But anyway, there's a down vest. That's not as good as what I'm wearing, but I can always use it to harvest. There's a cabinet door. Okay, that's just... Here's a pair of wood matches. What is that? Oh, accelerant and cotton long underwear. Accelerant used for making sure that a fire happens. I think we used in the first video we used the accelerant that we had because we needed a fire. So far we've been pretty good at avoiding wolves. I should probably knock on wood somewhere in this house because Um, I just know that when I walk out of here, I'm going to be running into wolves. This one of the things also, it said that this was the coastal town site, which is where the big gas station is. So that's good. So let's take a look at, if I go into, oh, yeah, I can't start a fire that way. I got to click on the this. So let's see what we got for fuel. We've got 1 cedar firewood, 9 reclaimed woods, and 1 book. Let's start a fire with the reclaimed with the cedar firewood. Cedar firewood. Oh yes, definitely cedar firewood. Reclaimed wood. The chance of success is 46%. I'd rather have the 71. So let me start the fire. So I'll start it with the cedar firewood, and then I will add, if I need to, I'll add in the reclaimed wood. Oh, and there's also some wood next to the fireplace too. I didn't even notice it. Alright, so we're starting the fire, starting the fire, starting the fire, and it's on. Woo! Okay, see right here? Look at that.
I could use this.
Yes, you can. 2 pieces of cedar firewood. Okay, so 52 minutes of fire. That's pretty good. Let's cook some food. So, here's pork and beans cold. I'm going to cook this. I'm going to use the can opener to open the can. So I open the can. And then I cook the pork and beans. Okay. Now when I go back and I go into here, this is my only thing that I don't like about this new cooking mechanism is it doesn't show me automatically which one's hot. Like, it'd be nice if there was like a little icon up in here that had like a little warm thing. I mean, I know it's this one because this is 26%. It's hot and opened. But really, I kind of wish there were little icons up here that said, oh, this one's opened. And it's heated. So, okay, so now when I eat this, okay, I get my 600 calories. But when I go back here, there's a little plus sign right here. And that shows me that when I go outside, I'll have a more increased cold resistance in a sense. So right now, the air temperature is 63. It feels like 85. So I'm kind of cooking in my clothing right now, almost. But I'm sure it feels good. Let's talk a little bit about first aid. I think I might have shown you this already, but I just love this interface. This is new. This and the equipment. Oh, I guess they put the quantity up there. Maybe they could stick icons up here. Anyway, this equipment screen is all new too. It used to look like. Let me pull up an interface of what it used to look like. It used to look a lot like this, you know, with this blocky text and stuff. You know, and that works for this, but I'm so glad the inventory actually has like little icons and everything. It just looks better. So let's take a look at this fire. This fire's got 19 minutes left. I'm gonna wait for this fire to burn out. And then I'm going to head out the door. I'm going to head out the door this way in the hopes that the wolf is on this side of the house where I came in. Okay. I love the visuals of this game. It's somewhat stylized, but not too terribly stylized. It's just stylized enough for it to. It still seems realistic, but just has that little bit of style to it. And it is gorgeous. It's really pretty. the light beams beaming in, and now it used to be that fires were on or off, and now they sort of sputter out. It's just very cool stuff. Very, very cool stuff. The sunrise is pretty, sunset's pretty. Just the overall look and feel of the terrain is absolutely beautiful. They did a really, really nice job with this game. So, okay. All right. It's 9:21. Hopefully, I'm going to pull out another flare. Hopefully, I will have enough time to use this when I go out the door. To throw a flare is right-click, by the way, but hopefully the wolf is not right here. That'd be a little awkward. Oh, my frame rate is horrid. Okay, we gotta go. Okay, this is the road again. And there's the gas station. Gonna make a run for the gas station. Oh my god. Oh, that's another thing. No jumping in this game, unfortunately. So let me come right in here. This is the Quonset Gas Station. Hopefully there's nothing in here. I don't think I've ever seen a wolf in here before. But that doesn't necessarily mean that there's not one in here. In fact, usually you can hear them walking around. Nope, not one in here. Okay. So let's head back here. Let me show you all the cool stuff that's in here and the reason why we came in here. Switch over to the lantern. We will light the lantern. Okay.
Hope nobody needs this
I'm
anymore.
going to start by checking the register. There's nothing on the pegboard. There's not really anything over here. But there is stuff. Oh, look, more lantern fuel. Very good. Herbal tea. That's an empty can that somebody ate. There's some pork and beans and peaches. Some wooden matches. Okay, here's a fridge. These fridges usually have a bunch of sodas in them, which is pretty good. I'm going to leave the fridge open to indicate that I've already searched it. Newsprint, some beef jerky. Let's head in here. Here's some more newsprint roll. Okay, we got a locker, and then we've got a locked locker. Thankfully, we've got that pry bar that we took from the car.
That'll come in handy.
Scrap metal. We can use scrap metal to repair metal things. And you'll notice in the bottom left-hand corner, I'm encumbered. Okay. I knew this was going to happen eventually. Okay, bandages. Let's keep going through here. Let's look in the fridge. Okay. Another flare. Nice. That replaces the one I used on that wolf. Okay. Check stuff out over here. There's another pry bar.
What have we here?
I don't know what the... Oh, there's another storm lantern. And a jerry can. The jerry can usually has a ton of kerosene in it. so I can refill these. Okay, let's check the drawer. Now, there's a water basin right here, which has 0.23 gallons of water in it. So I can take that if I want to. Right now, I don't want it. This is a workbench right here. So let me put this away and let me click on the workbench. So, this is the crafting bench. It gives me a whole bunch of items to craft, and that's what that's for. Okay, this is a dressing that also prevents infection. That's pretty cool. Originally, when they first put these crafting tables in, you couldn't actually craft at them. They said, "Oh, here's a crafting table," but you can't actually craft at them. And that was when I first got into the alpha. And then they allowed you to build fishing tackle, hooks, and lines. And those were like the three. And snares. The 3 or 4 things that you could build. And now they've got this whole big thing. So here's bear skins. If I get a black bear hide, 4 of them, and 5 cloth, I can make a bearskin bedroll. If I get some leather and some guts, I can make deerskin boots. Fishing tackle, I need lines and hooks. And then hooks, I need 1 scrap metal, so I can actually make a hook right now. I could, if I have gut, I can make line. Here, there's that old man's beard wound dressing. Rabbit skin mitts, if I get rabbit's pelts and guts. Snares, if I get gut and reclaimed wood, I can make snares to catch rabbits. Torches, I can actually create a torch right now. Might even keep wolves at bay. That's nice. And then a wolfskin coat, which, wow, that's pretty good. So that's the crafting table. We will use that in a little while. But first, let's continue searching for stuff. Here's another bandage. There's some leather. Now that we're encumbered, I am picking everything up. Because even if I want to... Oh, there's some line. Even if I want to...
I could use this.
To put stuff back, I'm going to put it back in a centralized place. Oh, I'm walking really slow right now. There's a book. Oh, you can click the radio on and off, but all the batteries are dead. Okay. Oh, man, there's some more line. I really need to find a hook. Although I can build one.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
There's some scrap metal. Okay, this is another workbench. Right here, so... There's 2 of them in here. They both do the same thing. But both of them have drawers, so make sure to check the drawers.
That'll come in handy.
Oh, antiseptic. Very nice. Okay. 1 more room to go. Look at how slow I'm moving. Is that a bedroll? Okay, there's a bedroll. It used to be that when I joined the beta, bedrolls did not degrade.
Starting to weigh me down.
Yeah, it is starting to weigh you down. Okay. Yeah, bedrolls did not degrade. So they didn't even have bedrolls in the game. Now they do, because they do degrade. So let's look. Oh, there's a locked locker. So let's search in here. Oh, nothing in the locked locker. Wow, that is rude. What'd you lock it for?
What have we here?
Scrap metal. Down ski jacket. Our premium winter coat's better than that, but you can always use it for harvesting and stuff. Okay. As you can tell, The gas station has a ton of drawers and things to search. Um, Not like there's a whole lot of stuff, but hey, the more places you have to search, the more chance you have to win, you know? So, okay.
I could use this.
This is going to be our base for a little while, I think. There's some newsprint. Okay, I think... Oh, no, there's still a metal container left. Okay, I think that's about it. So let's look at what we got. It's 11 o'clock in the morning. Oh, my goodness, we have 93 pounds of stuff. We have a veritable ton of food. We have a whole ton of items. So let me refuel this and try to get rid of just some of the containers and stuff. Okay, so the lamp is full. Let's refuel this guy too. Oh my gosh, there's 3/4 of a gallon of kerosene in there. Now, unfortunately, I wish I could take this and put this in here, but I can't. There's no way to really do that right now. So I may actually leave the jerry can behind because it's 5 pounds just by itself. Wow. Look at all this stuff. Okay, let's take a look at the wood. Okay, we have a lot of wood to burn. So we may actually do that. We got 5 pounds of reclaimed wood. Let me go back to here to the workbench. And there were a couple of things that I could make. I could make a hook. So let's make a hook. And then with the hook, I can make fishing tackle with the hook and the line. And then I think, I could use simple tools too. That the simple tools lowers the amount of time it takes, but for now it's not taking that long. So I think I definitely want to make one of these. I've never had one of these before, so okay, that's good. Fishing tackle, a torch. Definitely want to make some torches. So let's make the torch. Let's see can we make another torch? Let's make another torch. So we'll have 2 of them. And it looks like it makes 2 torches. That's kind of interesting. So, okay, it makes two torches at a time. So, let's, okay, so, I'm getting thirsty and hungry and everything. Alright, let's head in here for a moment and we'll do a couple of things. Okay, first thing we're going to do is we're going to use up some of this food and water that we picked up. So I'm going to start drinking cans of soda. This way I take care of thirstiness and hunger at the same time. And also hopefully get rid of some of these cans that are weighing me down. They're weighing me down. Okay, so I'm basically going to fill up on high fructose corn syrup. Now, you'll notice every single time I drink one of these that I drink and it gives me like 250 calories, right? Um, so let me wait for a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to drink and it gives me 250. Now 2500 is the amount that's the max. So I'm at 24.95. If I go and I drink this one right here, okay, I can drink, okay, and then it's basically like 250 243 calories left. So it doesn't like waste the can. Um, you'll eat part of it and then save the rest. So that's good. I'm down to 90 pounds out of 66. All right, let's start harvesting some stuff. Cotton long underwear. We're gonna harvest that. The down ski jacket. We're definitely gonna harvest that. The jeans. Where are my pair of jeans? Oh, they're exactly the same. Ugh. Alright, so let's harvest these. I was thinking if they were better, I could switch them out, but. Okay, and the shoes. We're gonna harvest these. The gloves. Harvest these. Okay. The toque. Harvest that guy, and then we also have to do the vest. You'll notice we've spent 4 hours doing this, basically. Um, Actually, 5 hours. It was like noon when we got in here, and now it's like 5 o'clock. This stuff takes time, and this is, doing this will sort of gives you stuff to do while you're waiting for wolves to go away, or stuff like that. So let me drink some more. Let me drink some more again. Okay, so I am full. It's my fatigue that's the problem right now. Oh, in about 36 minutes, we will have survived for 3 days. Okay, this is a fire barrel right here. I can start a fire in there if I want to. This is a bed right here, and I'm gonna sleep. It's 5:18. I'm probably gonna sleep for 12 hours to get my fatigue back, and then once we're done with that'll be the end of this video. And then we'll start doing more stuff from our little base here. So let me sleep 12 hours. When I wake up, I got to do a couple of things when I wake up. Let's go for 11 hours. When I wake up, I'm going to have to eat and drink. I'll do that stuff, and then I'll rest the extra hour, and then start from there. So let's do this. We're going to rest. Okay. So my thirst is really bad. So I'm going to go into equipment, drink some more soda. Yeah, see, I'm already dehydrated. Soda, and soda. Okay. Now my thirst is pretty low. My hunger is pretty low too. My fatigue is down. So with that in mind, now I'm going to sleep for 1 hour just to save the game. So I rest. And that'll be the end of this video. Thank you for watching. and hope to see you next time in the long dark.